Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to publish content forever. This is a topic of discussion I frequently have with my clients. There's these cycles of life that just kind of happen, right? You're progressing super fast and all of a sudden stagnation. Same thing with content. You have all these content ideas, then all of a sudden, no more content ideas. The cool thing about content is once you begin posting it, you start to build this bank. And this bank not only compounds in the fact that you begin to get more views, people start to know who you are, they start to associate you with whatever topic you talk about, but you also build this bank of knowledge that you can tap into at any time to continuously post content. Most of the time, people struggle with just hitting publish on their video because they'll either treat their video as this perfectly fleshed out all-in-one solution that needs to be perfect before they publish it. And then what happens is 3 months pass. They've missed out on the opportunity to post 12 videos. They posted 0, and they're still in this contemplation loop of this video needs to be good. I need to learn this before I can post this video. Or, I've already talked about this topic. Can't talk about this topic again, right? This is all basically cope. You're basically coping with the fact that you don't want to post content. You want to post content, but you're allowing all of the excuses that build up in your mind to just completely defeat you. And this is the opposite of what you need to do if you want to publish content forever. So I talked to a lot of my clients about this. And before I jump into it, my name is Dimitri. I run a content marketing agency. And last month alone, we generated 31.8 million views on YouTube alone. That's not taking into account every other platform that we post content for our clients on. But a common question or a common objection that I get when I don't even know if I would even consider it an objection. Basically, I'll hop on client calls. Clients will get to this point, and I run into this point all the time as well. That's why if you check my YouTube channel, I haven't posted a video in 3 months. But they'll get into this mindset of I've already posted this video, or I already posted a video around this topic. We can't talk about that again. That's the exact opposite mindset you need to have when posting content. You need to realize that first off, not everybody has seen the video that you posted. And second, you need to constantly remind people of the same thing over and over again. You're basically nurturing them to begin to take action. All right. I like to think of it as planting seeds. You're planting seeds with every piece of content you create into your viewer's mind so they can begin to take action towards their goals. Every day of your life, right? You learn something new. If you just accept this fact, you're going to be able to create a video, look back on a video you created a month ago and realize that, hey, that video, if I filmed this today, I probably would have mentioned this, this, and this, right? But those 3 new points that you would have mentioned in the video, you didn't know yet because you hadn't unlocked that knowledge yet. And there's no way of you knowing that you were even going to learn these new concepts. So you can't allow your mind to tell you that you need to become this master of knowledge, right? Like of knowing absolutely everything, every possible thing there is to talk about this topic, all right? Because first off, you can't even fit that in a video. If you try to make a video like that, you can create a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour crash course, whatever you want, all right? I see some people creating 12-hour crash courses. Cool. They probably fed you a lot of information in that video, but the odds of them telling you absolutely everything they know about that topic is slim to none. There's no possible way they could have created a video on everything they know. All right. First off, they probably learned something new before that video even came out. And second, there's no way to install your mind into somebody else's mind. All right. And you need to understand that creating content is really just this game of repeating the same thing over and over again until people take action. That's it. Right. So when you adopt this mindset, you start to think of every piece of content you create as one part of a larger guide, meaning someone can view the content that you've created today and then view another video that you created 3 months ago. And just by viewing both of those videos, watching them, what's going to happen is maybe the first video didn't plant the seed that like clicked. It didn't really unlock the key in the viewer's mind that's going to allow them to now, take action and open that brand new door. But maybe that second video combined with the first video, right? Them binge watching those 2 videos back to back. Now something just clicked in their mind and now, they've got it, right? They've figured out the missing piece of information that they need to begin, to take a step closer towards their goal. That's the way you want to think about content. So do not fall into this trap of wanting to create something new and fresh every time you create a video, because you're going to burn out, you're going to stop posting content, and you're never going to be able to build the necessary motion and momentum that content is. That's really all content is. It's just continuously showing up on people's feeds, on their YouTube or on their Instagram timelines. That's what content is, just continuously showing up. And by continuously showing up, people begin to familiarize themselves and associate you with whatever niche you are teaching about. So I actually have a perfect example of this point. Last week, I was in Vegas with a client, and my client was telling me how one of his business partners reached out to him via email, I believe, and they ended up connecting, and now they're working on a project together. And he was having a conversation with his business partner talking about his wife, and he mentioned his wife's name, and his business partner was like, "Who's that?" And my client was confused. He was like, "You don't know who this person is? I literally make a video with her every single week." So that right there goes to show you that just because a topic or a video that you created is familiar to you in your eyes, because you were there, you filmed the video and you posted the video, somebody else that is actually very familiar with your content might have not even seen that video. That is the entire game right there, is just creating videos on every topic that you know, and then going back and reiterating on every single one of those topics and continuously repeating this cycle forever. Content is not this game that you just beat. It's a constant marathon. You need to consistently show up, consistently post content, and keep that content machine rolling forever. So to reiterate, as a creator, your job is to just repeat things. Secondly, it's to constantly share the new knowledge that you learn publicly online, which means if you're constantly looking back on your old content, there should be things that you could pick apart in that content, either information that you didn't mention because you hadn't yet learned it, or just the overall advice that you're giving. You should get to the point where you're like, yeah, I gave that advice like 6 months ago, but nowadays I wouldn't necessarily recommend people do that because there's this new route that I now take, right? By adapting this student mindset where you're open to learning new information and continuously staying in motion, what happens is you create this endless loop of content because you're able to go back, look at your old videos and just refilm a video on that topic that's more relevant today with the new information that you've acquired. So that is pretty much it for this video. Think of every video that you publish as one small piece to a larger guide. Do not try to film these all-in-one perfect solutions. Just film content on new topics as you learn them. Stay a student and continue to reiterate the same points over and over again. Before you know it, you will have published 1,000 videos. So that is it for this video. That is how you publish content forever. It's really just a mindset shift you're going to have to make. And once you do, you will turn into a content machine. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you next week.